This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Schuylkill County Cares. Be a part of a day filled with giving. We'll share the details next. Friends and family, welcome and thank you for watching us on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. My name is Ken Karen. I subscribe to SSPTV on YouTube so I can watch all of my favorite local shows on my smart TV. Let's find out what's going on with headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Some good economic news for our area. Close to 100 jobs are coming to Hazel Township. Today, Governor Tom Wolf announced that Iris USA, a manufacturer and distributor of injected molded plastic products, will expand operations into Pennsylvania and establish a manufacturing facility in Hazel Township, its first facility on the East Coast. The new facility will bring 95 new full-time jobs to the area over the next 3 years. And more jobs will be created when a popular grocery store in our area expands. Today, Laurel Mall property manager Rocco Aruzzo confirmed that Aldi's, located in the mall strip mall, is expanding. The store will add an additional 6,300 square feet by expanding into the space that previously housed KB Toys, and most recently, the Spirit of Halloween. Aldi's has been at the Laurel Mall since 1994 and currently employs 15 to 20 people. It plans to hire an additional 10 employees as a result of the addition and will host a hiring event tomorrow from noon until 6 p.m. Aruzzo says applications and plans have been submitted to Sugarloaf Township for approval. The renovations are expected to be completed by the end of the year. He added that the entire strip mall will get a new facade and its parking lot, like the mall lot, will be repaved. Aruzzo also says that they are close to signing a new tenant or tenants for the former Kmart space. All 6 candidates vying for the new 9th Congressional District seat took stage in Pottsville last night. 3 Democrats and 3 Republicans took part in a 2-hour-long candidates forum sponsored by the Schuylkill County Chamber of Commerce. Participants included Laura Quick, Gary Wegman, and Denny Wolf, and Republicans George Halkovich, Dan Muser, and Scott Eulinger. Schuylkill County was in the 17th district, but now is in the new 9th district, along with Carbon, Columbia, Lebanon, and Montour counties, and parts of Berks, Luzerne, and Northumberland. One of the Republican candidates for the 9th Congressional District was in our studios yesterday. George Halkovich, a current Schuylkill County Commissioner, is running for Congress. He was a guest on a new Sam LaSan show.
All politics are local. It's about the people that you represent. It's knowing your people, talking to your people, and that's why somebody had said to me one time, they said, you had to be cloned. We saw you here, we saw you here, we saw you here.
Yeah,
Guess
you
what?
all over the place.
But the thing about it is, if I'm not in those places to get to talk to those people, shame on me. Shame on me, because you need to listen to your constituents, to the people that you represent, and it's my job as a county commissioner to make sure that my people are taken care of. But it's also my job, as I would move up the ladder, if I'm fortunate enough to do so, to be able to represent the people and their issues that they have that are going to affect them. I mean, I will tell you, it's a serious time in Washington. There's no doubt about it.
You can see George Halkovich on the Sam LaSan Show tonight at 9 p.m. and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. And you can watch this show and Sam's separate interviews with all 3 Republican candidates for the 9th District anytime at SSPTV.com or with our free Samsung Productions app. You can also check out the exclusive Laurel Mall coupons for great savings when you use our app. In other news, a 21-year-old man is in the Schuylkill County Prison after being accused of stabbing another man. Ryan Shoup is accused of stabbing a man in the area of West Market and B Streets on Friday night. Police allege that Shoup jumped out of a moving van and began assaulting the victim, who was walking in the area. The victim was treated for a single abdominal stab wound. Police stressed that this was not a random act and that the victim and the defendant knew each other. A major Schuylkill County event is just around the corner. Lisa Sugart has the details on how you can help.
For more than 20 years, a wonderful event has been taking place in Schuylkill County. It is the Captain Jason B. Jones Memorial Day of Caring, and it is hosted each year by the Schuylkill United Way. I'm pleased to have with me the ladies from the Schuylkill United Way. To my left is Kelly K. Malone. She is the Executive Director, and also with us today is Christine Johnson, who is the Director of Community Relations. Thank you both for coming here. We really appreciate it. This is a fabulous event held each year, so tell us a little bit about the history behind it and why it's so special to the United Way.
Well, Lisa, as you said, we've been having our Day of Caring at the Schuylkill United Way
for the last 20 plus years. And the reason that we enjoy having the Day of Caring is because it pairs our volunteers with projects that our partner agencies need to have done at their facilities. Several years ago, unfortunately, Jason Jones was killed in action, and so we decided to make it, name our Day of Caring the Captain Jason B. Jones Memorial Day of Caring. And the reason we did that, for those who knew and loved Jason from Schuylkill County, he gave his life for our country and for our community, but Jason was a volunteer. Jason enjoyed doing things. He was at my house many times because our children grew up together. And if you needed something, all you'd have to do is ask Jason, and he would not hesitate. So that's who Jason was.
And it's nice because then other people come out and volunteer and help out agencies that otherwise may not be able to afford the help that they get. So there are a variety of projects and people that make this possible. So Christine, how does this work?
Thank you, Lisa. We have the partner agencies that will contact us and let us know what types of projects that they would like to have completed at their location. That could be anything from landscaping to painting to gardening. And then what we do is have volunteers will contact us. It could be companies, families, individuals, and I will then match those volunteers with a project, and they will go out into the community and complete this service project.
Absolutely. So you're looking for volunteers and you're looking for projects right now, but you have a deadline.
That's correct. We do have 13 projects right now. Last year we had 20, so I do anticipate getting a few more. And if the agencies can, or if anyone is interested in helping the agencies, if they could let us know by May 1st, that would be great, and then I could pair everyone with their project, and they will also get a t-shirt for that day.
Wow, that's really great. There's a lot going on. So this makes a lot of things happen in the community as well. And I want to ask you both about this then as well. There's another aspect of this as well. The little ones are getting involved. You're thrilled because children get involved and they're writing letters to the fellow servicemen, which you alluded to because of this being named, after Captain Jason B. Jones. It's so appropriate that you have another aspect of this as well.
It really is. Several years ago, after we named the day after Jason, we got in touch with Operation Gratitude. And what Operation Gratitude is, it's a service organization that helps the servicemen. So what we do to help Operation Gratitude, we contact our elementary schools. And the students, particularly I believe 3rd and 4th grades throughout our elementary schools in Schuylkill County, write letters to the servicemen.
This is wonderful. I think the fact that you're tying the whole community together, people of all ages helping out in so many different ways, that's what it's all about. And that's why it's called the Memorial Day of Caring in memory of Captain Jason B. Jones. I'm going to end with you, Christine. There's places they can go to get information. There's your website, there's your phone number. You want them to all come out, and you're so grateful for everybody that participates.
Yes, we are. If anyone is interested in helping us for the Day of Caring, they can contact us by phone at 570-622-6421. Our website is www.schuylkillunitedway.org, and you can also find us on Facebook.
All right. They're doing great things at the Schuylkill United Way. They want to continue to do that. They need your help, so please get in touch. Again, the Captain Jason B. Jones Memorial Day of Caring, Friday, May 11th, from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. But those hours are flexible, I know. So contact these ladies. They'll get you set up. You can help out and make the community a better place to be.
Thanks, Lisa. And don't forget to enter to win a $350 or $100 gift certificate in the Laurel Mall's Mother's Day giveaway. Drop off your mall sales receipts with a minimum purchase of $20 in the drop-off at Center Court. Include your name, address, phone number, and email. For an additional chance to win a $50 gift certificate, go to standardspeaker.com. The deadline to enter the contest is May 8th. And a reminder that our SSPTV programming is available tonight and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. on our high-definition channel 513. You can also catch a rebroadcast of the news tonight at 8 p.m. on both channels, channel 13 and HD 513. Coming up, Standard Speaker sports editor Dave Seaman breaks down Penn State's spring football game and talks about the NFL draft and local sports. And up next, Hazleton's Drop the Drugs van will pay a visit to a local hospital. We'll tell you where and when next. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
This Saturday is Drug Take Back Day, and in conjunction with that, a special event will be taking place on Friday at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Here to tell us all about it is Lisa Marie Halecki. She is the Community Relations Specialist for the local hospital. And Lisa Marie, this is the Drop the Drugs Hazleton van. Is going to be at the hospital on Friday, so this makes things very convenient for people to drop off their unused medications or unnecessary medications.
Oh, absolutely. You know how important it is, and with this Drop the Drugs van available to us in our community, with the support of our local police department, what better way to let people know that they can take their unwanted prescription drugs, put them in a safe place. We know it's not correct to put them in the toilet and flush them. It's not good for our systems, but we are going to be there from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. this Friday, April 27th, and we are going to have the police department there with the Drop the Drugs van, and they will be collecting your unwanted prescription drugs. And no questions asked, just bring them by. To date, I understand that the Drop the Drugs has already collected 62 pounds of prescription medication from our community. And if you think about it, Lisa, you know, so many of us go to the doctor, we do get prescriptions, some of us take all of them, some of us don't, some of them are expired, some of them should not be in the hands of our children and grandchildren. You never know this day and age, you know, where those medications might end up. So as a community, I think it's important for us to get together, support each other, and let's get these out of the hands of people, and let's stop the addiction. It's you know, it's continuing in our country, and it's something that we don't want to see in our community. So if you have something that you want to get rid of, bring it by. They will take it and they will dispose of it properly.
And it's nice that it is no questions asked. So you can just drop it off. They're not going to say, where did you get it? What did you use it for? There's nothing. You just drop it off. They want to dispose of it properly. So, you know, get it from your relatives, from your friends. Drugs that they're not using and they don't know what to do with might end up in the wrong hands. So this is the perfect opportunity this Friday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. right at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. You can go to the Drop the Drugs van and drop off your medications, and no questions asked. While you're here, we wanted to mention that there's another great event that the hospital is hosting, and that's taking place on Saturday. It's going to be a beautiful day, and it is your big event.
Yeah, it's our annual 5K run walk, and it's going to be held at Community Park. 9:30 a.m. is a kids' fun run, and then at 10 a.m. starts the run and the walk. So we go through the road around Community Park, come back up, and then Damon's once again has graciously hosting, you know, the food afterwards and stuff like that. So if you want more information, the best way is to go to lvhn.org/runwalk. There's an application online. Being that's only a couple days away, you can certainly just you know, go on the website and they'll give you all the information, and to contact our race director, which is Corrine Stone.
Okay. A little too late for a t-shirt at this point, though.
It is, unfortunately, but I'll tell you, they're really nice t-shirts, so if you're thinking about it for next year, sign up early too.
All right, they're always hosting great events, Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. So again, Friday, Drop the Drugs van from 11 until 1, and then the race, the walk, the run, everything taking place at Community Park starting at 9:30 on Saturday.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's a look now at our weather from the National Weather Service. Tonight we do have a chance of some showers, 50% chance. We'll have a low of 42 degrees. Thursday mostly sunny, high of 59 at night, partly cloudy, lows in the mid 40s. Friday, expect showers. We'll have a high of 60. At night, 20% chance of showers, low 43. Saturday, 30% chance of showers, high 59. At night, partly cloudy, lows in the 30s. Sunday, mostly sunny, 53. Sunday night, mostly clear, low of 37. To our lottery numbers on this day. Take a look at the green screen. Here are your winning numbers. When we come back, it's Dave Day with Standard Speaker Sports Editor Dave Seaman.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Big headline in the Standard Speaker today about the All-State girls basketball team. Dave Seaman with us now, Standard Speaker Sports Editor. And Dave, a number of local players making that team. Avery Jordan from North Schuylkill makes the 3A first team, 1,799 career points, Dave, for Avery Jordan. She had a heck of a career. When I would do highlights of her games, I ran out of ways to describe just how amazing some of the plays were. She was just one of those truly special talents in this area. 2A girls on the third team, Megan Bisco and Megan Babinski from Monoy area. You said the All-State boys team will be out next week. I'm sure there'll be some locals on there as well.
Yeah, there's been some nominated. Yeah, we've had a lot of big run this year. Obviously, the the Hazleton area boys, I think, are going to be well represented. I was trying to think back if any Cougar boys, if two Cougar boys have ever made the same All-State team, and I haven't been able to find any. So if we get two of them on the team this year, it would be a history-making occasion. I think a lot of players have chances. Obviously, Josh Samick, Jeff Ponutis, Joe Grula, Demir Faison, they've all been nominated. So we'll see what happens next week.
So that will be next week. Over the weekend, let's go to the Blue-White game in Happy Valley. Dave, the blue team wins 21-10, but what did you see on the football field that impressed you?
Well, I just think that, you saw a lot of younger players like really step to the fore, like a Mac Hippenhammer, young wide receiver, made a couple of big plays. Defensive backs like Zach McPherson, who really hasn't had a chance yet to get into regular rotation, stepping up and making some big defensive plays. And you saw a lot of linemen. We talk about the linemen being, an integral cog of whatever the Lions are going to do this season, and there are a lot of linemen. That's what stands out, I should say. For how many years we talked about the line being the weak link of the team, and be a barometer of how the team does. And if that's a barometer this year, I think the Lion fans are going to be in for an exciting season.
Yeah, Mac Hippenhammer had 2 touchdown receptions for the blue team, I believe. Trace McSorley, Dave, a regular, 10 of 14, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. That's a good spring game. Ran a lot, wasn't getting hit in this game. But I wanted to talk about Mark Allen. Everyone talks about Miles Sanders being the heir to Saquon Barkley. Mark Allen, sneaky. I think they underestimate the sneakiness. He's low to the ground. He just gets through, some of those little holes. I think he could definitely be an X factor for Penn State next year in relieving Miles Sanders.
I think so. I think he could be a key factor, because what he reminds me of, if New York Giant fans remember Dave Meggett, the outstanding multi-purpose back. He's always a third down back. Get a key carry or a key reception, return kicks, punts, and that's the kind of player that Mark Allen is.
And Dave, Saquon Barkley was in attendance at Beaver Stadium receiving an award, getting ready for the NFL draft this week. So regardless if he goes number 1 or not, I was reading the article in Sports Illustrated on Saquon that Ron Marchetti gave me. Thank you, Ronnie. And Dave, it's all about the brand of Saquon and how he wants to be the face of the NFL and is really banking on that. Doesn't see why he shouldn't be. Doesn't see why he shouldn't be the number 1 pick. We've seen it at Penn State, but can he take that star power to the NFL and be the face of the NFL? They talked about how it's very hard for running backs to be that. I think about how he got snubbed at the Heisman, trophy ceremony. Maybe I keep just bringing that up, but I'm thinking, can he truly be the face of the NFL over the next few years?
I think he's got to prove it on the field first. I think, if he gets drafted second by the Giants, there's no doubt that he's going to have every opportunity to be that face, being in a major market like New York City. But I think any team he goes to, he's a likable person. Obviously, he's very confident, and no doubt he has the talent to make his way in the NFL. There's no doubt about that.
There's one story in the Sports Illustrated article, Dave, where James Franklin was talking about his younger daughter. They wouldn't let her play football with the boys at recess, and so Saquon actually went to the school and started his own game and brought her in and all the kids, and of course everybody wanted to play with Saquon Barkley, and Franklin said that's just the type type of guy he is. Check out that article in Sports Illustrated. Dave, locally, anything else going on? Boys and girls Hazleton area track and field teams, both 3-1. They are behind Pittston and Dallas in the standings. They will go against Dallas, last meet of the regular season. Mono area boys and girls 3-0 in the Schuylkill League, Division II track and field. Marion tops in softball and baseball. That's Division III of the Schuylkill League. And Tamaqua at the top of Division I softball. They will meet the team right behind them in the standings tomorrow against Pine Grove. Did I get everything? Anything else going on in the back of your mind?
Well, I think you have to look at the Hazelton area softball team too. We keep bringing them up, but I got an opportunity to see them firsthand earlier this week on Monday against Dallas. And what was amazing part about that game is they hit 4 home runs. One of them is by Marissa Travelpiece. Everybody knows who she is, even though she's only a sophomore, still an outstanding player. But the other 3 home runs were hit by freshmen: Julia Morocco, Julia Mooney, and Olivia Wolk. They're all freshmen, so they're going to be part of this program for the next several years. Erica Book continues to do the job in the circle, and the defense is near flawless. So I mean, and you put that combination together, it's a scary how good the Lady Cougars can be. And then don't forget, on Tuesday they had a makeup game against Wyoming area, one of the top teams in Division II this year. They went up there and they scored 8 runs in that game too. So a lot to look forward to from the Lady Cougars.
I interviewed Marissa earlier this year, and I was like, how's senior year going or something? And she's like, I'm a sophomore. And I thought, well, that's scary for other teams in the league. Well, Dave, all of his work, you can read it in the Standard Speaker along with Steve Stallone's articles. Check them all out there and right here every week on SSPTV News.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk. The Town Vinyl for Vision will be held on Saturday, April 28th from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. at the Laurel Mall. You can buy tapes, CDs, records, and more. Proceeds will benefit Community Services for Sight. For more information, you can call Community Services for Sight at 570-455-0421. And also this Saturday, the Palermo Heart to Heart will be having their 4th annual Night of the Races at the Elks Lodge in Hazleton. Doors open at 6 p.m. Admission is $5. For more information, you can call 570-436-6160. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Lawrence J. Ferrari of Dallas. Mass is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at the Mercy Center in Dallas. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10:15 a.m. at the Mercy Center. Teresa A. Holenchek of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at Holy Annunciation Parish in Hazleton. Friends may call Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazleton. Joseph McCallus of West Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazleton. And Shirley Sobolski of Tamaqua. Services will be private under the Lamar Chris Funeral Home in Hometown. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Corinne Dick of Sugarloaf Township. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Tomorrow we'll talk with a record breaker on the Penn State Hazleton softball team, and we also have our Volunteer of the Week segment. We'll give away some cold Frankie's Pizza. So enjoy all of that and enjoy your night. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.